Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited to bring you my 6-minute guide for Resto Druids and Mythic Plus dungeons. First up, let's talk about stats. Your priority should always be haste for quicker cast, mastery to enhance your healing over time effects, versatility for durability, and finally crit for some damage and combo point procs. Make sure to grab a flask of tempered swiftness for the haste boost. Keep some Algari, mana, and health potions around for tough moments. At the start of your dungeon runs, don't forget to use a Feast of Divine Day or a Feast of Midnight Masquerade for the extra food buff. Druid healing spells are broken into 3 categories: max uptime, main heals, and cooldowns. Also remember that the basis of Druid is the more hots on the target, the more healing they receive. Max uptime spells are Druid's main priority. Keeping them off cooldown is the first key to being a great Resto Druid. These spells are Efflorescent, Life Bloom, Solarian Ward, Swift Mend, and Wild Growth. Life Bloom is a 15-second hot, healing over time. It does not have a cooldown. It can be applied twice, ideally to the tank and the healer. Efflorescence is a ground effect that lasts 30 seconds and does not have a cooldown. Ideally aim this for the melee and tanks. Swift Mend is a 15-second cooldown that consumes a hot and instantly heals the target. In the past, this was our only real spot heal. Due to talents and changes to regrowth, Swift Mend is now used to refresh all hots on the target. I mainly use it to keep the high uptime on Life Bloom targets. Solarian Ward has a 20-second cooldown due to our talents and lasts 10 seconds. Usually put on the tank. Once they take damage, it heals them over 10 seconds. This is a good pre-pull spell. Wild Growth is our main AoE heal and has a 10-second cooldown. The main heals are Regrowth and Rejuvenation. Regrowth is the main source of healing and is a strong instant heal with a 12-second healing over time component. Talents like Improved Regrowth make spamming Regrowth on a single target that keeps them alive an option we never had before. Rampant Growth applies a regrowth to each of our Life Bloom targets, helping us spread hots very fast and efficiently. Rejuvenation is an instant cast filler. We can use this while moving or start ramping for upcoming damage windows. Heals the target for 12 seconds. Our cooldown spells are Convoke the Spirits, Nature Swiftness, and Groove Guardians. Convoke the Spirits has a 1-minute cooldown. It's a 3-second channel spell and you are able to move while casting. Use in human form for mass healing and a little damage. You can also use it in cat or boomkin form for mass damage and a little healing. Groove Guardians cast a treant to spam your target. It has 3 charges. The main goal is to make sure you're never sitting on 3 charges. This spell is good to use on the tank. Nature Swiftness grants you an instant cast regrowth. It's on a 1-minute cooldown. I have this macro to my regrowth button so it auto casts anytime it's off cooldown. I will share my macros at the end of the video. Next is Druid and Defense and Utility. First for defense we have Bear Form. Easy to switch in and out of. It's nice for mass incoming damage such as boss AoE spells. We have Barkskin on a 1-minute cooldown. Nice 20% damage reduction for 12 seconds. Ironbark is our only external defense we have. Has a 1.5-minute cooldown and puts a 20% damage reduction for 12 seconds. Nice for tanks getting destroyed or a squishy DPS about to take a large amount of damage. Druids have tons of utility and it depends on which talents you take. Let's rapid fire through the basics. Nature's Cure dispels magics, poisons, and curses. Rebirth is a battle res. Stampeding Roar allows the party to move 60% faster for 8 seconds. Incapacitating Roar is an AoE-like stun, has a 30-second cooldown. Soothe removes enrage abilities. Entangling Roots roots the target in place for 30 seconds. Damage will break the CC. Dash, you move 60% faster in cat form for 10 seconds, has a 2-minute cooldown. Ursul's Vortex is a ground effect. When enemies leave the circle, they get dragged back to the center. 1-minute cooldown. Wild Charge, depending on the form, it does different things. Barret charges the target. Cat, it jumps behind the target. Ground Mount travels form, it jumps forward. Boomkin jumps backwards. And human form jumps to an ally. Symbiotic Relationship is a passive heal where your healing on yourself transfers to the target and vice versa. This is a new talent. Innervate. 8 seconds of spells costing no mana, 3 minutes cooldown. Heart of the Wild, massive DPS bonus for 45 seconds in cat and boomkin form, 5-minute cooldown. Now time for talents. Right side of the tree has not changed from season 1. Everything is focused around Life Bloom, Regrowth, and Efflorescence. I'm going to stick with Wild Stalker since I believe cat weaving will be more useful than boomkin weaving. The left side of the tree has changed a lot. We can now pick from physical or magic damage talents. The build will change more with testing, I am sure. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the content. Be sure to come back to the channel for more Mythic Plus dungeons from a Resto Druid's point of view. I'm excited as we head into the upcoming Season 2.